This story is about how important it is to listen to and understand a child. Often, adults do not pay attention to the little things that really impact a child's self-esteem. At first, the child will withdraw from others, then they will completely isolate themselves. At such moments, it is important to help them, but how? This story shows us how we adults can influence a child by simply listening to and understanding what their concerns are. It takes place in the small town of Warren, Indiana. Jason Smith is the principal of a school there. His students all love him because he is known for his sensitivity and ability to resolve problems among the kids. One day, a teacher came to Jason's office. He brought in an 8th grader named Anthony Moore. The teacher complained that the student was defiant and disrespectful. On this day, Anthony came to school with a hat and refused to take it off, and the teacher told him to. At a loss, the teacher brought Anthony to the principal's office in the hope that Jason would force him to take off his hat. But to the teacher's surprise, the principal did not force the student to obey the teacher. Instead, he asked the teacher to leave so he could talk to Anthony. When they were alone, he invited Anthony to sit down and then poured them both a cup of tea. Over tea, he started a friendly conversation with Anthony, which the student did not expect. Jason told Anthony about his morning, how he got to school, that on the way he got into a big traffic jam, after which he was almost late, but fortunately ended up making it on time. He then told him that he was going fishing with his kids this weekend and asked the student if he often went fishing with his father. In striking up this conversation, the principal brought the boy out of his state of aggression and confrontation and instead set him up for further conversation. Anthony saw that there was no need to be afraid of his authority because he's just an ordinary person with regular problems and pleasures. The boy noticeably relaxed and began to answer the principal's questions about his life. Then the principal asked Anthony why he decided to come to school today wearing this hat, to which Anthony sighed and replied with regret that his mother had taken him to get a haircut the day before, but it turned out so ugly that he's ashamed to show it in front of his classmates because they will laugh at him. Kids are so afraid of what others think of them at this age. Even a carelessly thrown remark by a classmate or teacher can cause psychological trauma to a teenager's fragile psyche. Therefore, it is very important to listen to and understand the situation in order to be helpful, rather than just trying to force the kid to do what the adult wants without thinking about the root cause of the problem. Jason understood that there was more to why Anthony refused to take off his hat than just simple defiance. There was a deeper issue, and he was able to uncover it just by having a conversation. Then Jason took out a photo of his son and showed it to Anthony. He asked if he liked his son's haircut. Anthony looked at the picture for a long time and finally replied that he did like his haircut. Jason asked if he had such a haircut, would he agree to take off his hat and go to class without it, to which Anthony replied that he would. Jason admitted that he cuts his son's hair himself, and if Anthony allowed him, he would also do it for him. Anthony looked at the principal incredulously, not quite sure whether to believe him, but after seeing that he was serious, agreed to the new haircut. Jason had to go home to get the clippers, but told Anthony he could wait in his office with his hat on. While he was out, Jason called Anthony's parents to explain the situation and ask permission to give their son a haircut. Of course, Anthony's mother was extremely surprised by the principal's behavior, but she was very pleased that he was so concerned about her son's problem and gave her permission. Jason returned and started working on the boy's hair with the door shut so no one could see their impromptu hair salon. When he was done, Anthony looked at himself in the mirror and was clearly pleased with the result. He thanked the principal for giving him not only a new haircut, but also self-confidence. The boy was now ready to take off his hat and return to class. Anthony was so affected by this attention that he even apologized to his teacher for his behavior and paid more attention in class. In this situation, everyone won. The boy, whose self-esteem had just risen, the teacher, who did not have to call Anthony's parents, and the principal, who once again proved that with the right approach, even the most rebellious student can become better and show real zeal for learning. Friends, what do you think about this approach to children? Share your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed the story, then be sure to like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet, and click on the bell icon so you don't miss our new stories.